Hey guys, it's Hayden here with another video. Last week I talked about purpose and sort of my struggle with purpose. This week I want to talk about silence and reflection and how it can be helpful for you. So sometimes life can be kind of difficult. There's a lot of things going on at once. We're struggling to go in a specific direction. We're struggling with different aspects of our life, different stressors in our lives. And everybody has a different experience with that. You know, I don't have children, so I don't really know what it's like to have children. And I assume that's probably pretty stressful and difficult in many ways. And then I have my own challenges with different things that I've gone through. Those are stressful for me and difficult for me to deal with. So one of the ways that I deal with stress and deal with, uncertainty and doubt and just struggle in general is silence and reflection. This is something that anybody can do. Some people call it meditation. Some people call it mindfulness. It doesn't really matter what you call it or what it looks like necessarily. It's more a practice of choosing to connect with something intentionally and choosing to take some time to reflect or take some time to decompress in your day. And this can be at any point in the day. You could do it when you wake up. You could do it, when you have a little bit of time at work. But basically, it's just reconnecting and recentering yourself, remembering where you are, remembering that you're in a body, remembering to just kind of calm down that extra busyness that's going on. And sometimes that can be hard. Sometimes it's not easy to come back into your body and be mindful of where you are. But it's a good practice to have. So there's a few different ways to practice this, and there's a few ways to implement this. There's many different ways to do this. There's infinite amount of ways. But one way, the traditional way, is to just focus on the breath or focus on one thing. So maybe, you have a focus or you have like a sound in your general area that's going on. You can focus on that sound, and just whenever your mind wanders, you come back to that sound. Or you can focus on your body, like feeling your feet on the floor, feeling your body, and reconnecting to that focus. Or you can be in nature and try to connect with the space around you, connect with that area, and really feel what's going on around you instead of just being there passively without really paying attention to what is happening. So basically, it's like a conscious connection with the space that you're in, regardless of what space you're in. And this practice can really help. It's helped me to remember what's important, to remember that life can be simple if we look at it in a simple way. And, we get caught up in a lot of different stuff a lot of times, and to just slow things down and to look at things from a different perspective, to look at things from, I just have to take one more breath. That's all I have to do right now. It can really help to lower your stress levels and lower that anxiety and that sort of revved up feeling that we get sometimes. So I know there's probably a few people watching this that are probably going to be like, well, I'm not really good at meditation. I'm not good at doing these different things. It's really not a matter of being good or bad, honestly. It's just a matter of creating an intentional space for yourself and just basically bringing your attention back to whatever it is. It doesn't matter like how distracted you get. You could get, on a tangent in your thoughts for like 5 minutes and then realize like, I was just thinking a lot about a lot of different things. And then you just remember that, and then you connect with your focus again. And, you may not be able to really deeply connect with your focus every time, but that's okay. It's just a matter of continually coming back to that focus. And, that's kind of something that, I'm telling this to you guys, but this is also for me, because I have a tendency to get down on myself when I start doing things that aren't really contributing to where I'd like to go in my life. So when I spend, too much time on things that aren't really benefiting me, when I get lost in addictions and things like that, addiction to like video games, or get caught up in trying to achieve something that's not really like, it doesn't really have meaning. It's just kind of instant gratification, not like long-term, gratification over the long term. And it helps me to come back, to notice when I'm in that state, and to become aware of that, and then maybe choose to change that state or choose to disengage from that. Maybe I don't have the ability to disengage from it every time because I'm just not at that point yet, but maybe 1 or 2 times when I notice, I'm able to be like, hey, this isn't a place I want to be, and then I'm able to disengage from that activity. That's basically what meditation is from what I have experienced. Being able to notice something and then come back to the focus. There's another aspect of meditation of being able to connect with the space and learning from basically connecting with something different and having a different perspective on your experience by connecting with that. If I'm making any sense, I'm saying connecting a lot. But yeah, it's mostly about quieting the mind and knowing that you can exist without necessarily having thoughts, without having to analyze things or understand things. All you have to do is just sit there and breathe. And that's a way to exist, and it's really peaceful and can be very refreshing sometimes. So I guess that's all I really have to share today. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I want to finish off this video with a quick card reading. So I'm just going to pull a card from my Animal Cards deck, and maybe this card will resonate with you. Maybe it won't, But I encourage you to try to find how this card may have meaning in your life, possibly. Okay, so let's see what card it is. Squirrel Spirit. The Squirrel Spirit says to, wait for it to focus here. Come on, you can do it. It sees my face, so it's focusing on that. There we go. Squirrel Spirit says to believe in yourself. So this card is saying to believe in yourself, but it's the Squirrel Spirit. So it's the most important thing is the squirrel aspect. So I encourage you to maybe use this as a meditation to connect with the squirrel energy, to connect with the squirrel animal, and see what kind of insight or wisdom the squirrel may bring to your life. What is the squirrel saying to you? And if you're not really sure how to do that, basically, you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open and just imagine what it would be like to be a squirrel. Or maybe you could imagine a squirrel and asking the squirrel what kind of wisdom it has to offer, what kind of lesson the squirrel is trying to teach you. And maybe you'll get an answer, maybe you'll get some insight, and just kind of explore that and see what comes up. You may have nothing come up, and that's okay. You may have something come up that you never thought about before, and it might be insightful and help you in some way in your life today. So anyways, that's it. That's the squirrel. So I hope you liked this video. I hope that you got something out of this. If you have any comments for me, let me know in the comments section below. Feel free to leave a like or a dislike. Any feedback is appreciated. And if you'd like to see more videos by me, you can check out my channel, Informal Inquiry. You can click the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting again. And as always, make sure to seek your truth and take time for yourself. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye for now.